Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the G22 report. I'm your host, Johnnie Market. You all know that drill. Hit that like button, subscribe if you already haven't. Disclaimer, obviously, this is not to be financial advice. I'm not licensed. This is just my thoughts on the market. And now, on today, May 20th, 2024, let's get into today's news. Uh, a lot to dig into and a lot to pack into. I am really just in awe how one day to the naked eye can be so uneventful, but actually be very, very eventful. A lot of things. So let's first get into the price of gold. If you hear anything in the background, it's a very nice day. I just have the window open, and my cat is really, she loves that window. Anyway, obviously, I'm gonna go look at it. Fed's bar. If you look at it, gold. I woke up and I checked the gold price. I'm a massive gold bug. Uh, anyway, I checked the gold price, rip roaring, sky hot. I hate to see all these tweets. And when I get up, get some coffee, get ready for work, and something lights up on my phone. Uh, now gold's in the red, and I see this news. Fed bar. Fed's bar says disappointing inflation data supports higher for longer stance. So once again, as I said, they care about the data, whether it's real or not. And gold just, sells off, maniac. People were talking that this is a short term top or whatnot. But what happens? Gold rebounds, gold recovers, and has a solid day. Let's see what today's price. I should have had it out, but I just got off work and just wanted to talk. And of course, it doesn't. Now it just shows after hours, but had a very good day. I think it was like 11 or $12, and finished up hot. And obviously, if you look at it, outperformed the stock market. The Dow was down today. I believe the S&P. Let's see. I'm gonna go look at the S&P real quick. Dow was down almost 200 points. The S&P was up 4 points. And if you look at it, so if you're one of those people that's if you're one of those people that to be in a real bull market, gold has to outperform the stock market. I'm gonna go look at my phone. Gold 14% today. Stock market, what was it up to 0.09, and the Dow was negative. So this is bull market action. And the reason why gold recovered, I'm not going to give you a mechanical reason because there wasn't one. The truth is psychology. It's in a bull market. This is what bull markets do. People buy on dips, they come in, they see the price, and they just start going up. And this is what it is. It's a bull market. And why is it in a bull market? Well, as I said, disappointing data. Well, yeah, the Goldilocks, the soft landing, all that narrative is dying because we have bad economic data. The other thing, so great moves. Let's do an economic update, which shows more bad data is going to come, and sentiment's going to go haywire in a bad economic data. So I was reading this article, Consumer Pullbacks and CEOs, and there's a new store added to our list, Home Depot. And of course, so why is Home Depot declining? Well, last year they were talking about this big ticket items were no longer being bought. Of course, the media brushed this aside, talked about soft landing, and thought this was. But now Home Depot, they have weaker expected sales. I don't know exactly what items on this report I just saw. And the reason why people aren't going to Home Depot is they can't afford to fix up their house. If something breaks, they just have to leave it, or they're gonna have to fix it with the tools they already have, or at least fix it till it's managing, but maybe not to the way they like. So that's the main reason that people aren't going to Home Depot is they can't afford, or if they wanted to have it in addition, or they wanted to have their gardens and do all these neat stuff. Well, not doing. They can't do it anymore. so they're not going to Home Depot because they can't, the cost of housing so much, they can't do all these upgrades and repairs. So that's why. Home Depot. They said Sweet Greens bucked the trend, and Sweet Greens is a healthy salad store, and I can see why people go there. Most American food's poison. They're trying to kill you. Sweet Greens is a healthy place. And so, yeah, that's a good, yeah, it has nothing to do with the economy or anything, but yeah, they're going to try to make it look like, well, this might be a sign, but this is also another sign that the economy is struggling is PepsiCo. Pepsi called out weaker, lower income consumers and Gatorade. Who doesn't like Gatorade? Gatorade, whether it's healthy for you or not, a lot of people drink it because they're doing athletics. It gets electrolytes, hydrolytes, made in Florida. Why aren't people drinking it? Well, why buy Gatorade when you can get water from the tap or the faucet and not pay for it? People are pinched, and that's why. And so that is the updates. The consumer week. Uh, it's not just and the other thing I forgot to bring this up was Red Lobster is now bankrupt. They're trying to blame it on the endless shrimp promotion, which I think sort of dumb, but it's not because of the endless shrimp promotion. The reason why is the consumer's weak and they can't go there. They always had free biscuits, free, endless shrimp. Look at those all you can eat buffets. You can say the same thing about that. Uh, Now, Red Lobster is higher end, but just more sign consumer is pinched. And so, where are they cutting out? Cutting out dining out. They're cutting out sodas. Why have soda when you have filter and tap water for free? Well, there is the bills, but so anyway. But in terms of disappointments, though, there is good news. If you watch my videos, Nancy Pelosi bought call options on Palo Alto. And today, you can tell she had the inside info. Uh, it bested expectations. A great, but company tumbled 8% after Outlook issued was poor. So I think it was. Let me look a look after. Uh, yeah, non-GAAP earnings 1.32 versus the consensus of 125. But I think it was weaker than billings collection. Guidance. So lowered billings guidance. So great news. Nancy Pelosi is someone who's did everything they could to destroy. And I know because I'm from local, her father uh was, our grandfather, I forget the exact bloodline member was in Baltimore and they ruined that city. She continued and ruined, the country. So she's had so many winners anyway, it's probably just offset. But I hope people listening, if they have stock in Palo Alto, I hope you're not impacted. But if she's impacted, that's great news. So corrupt people, they deserve to lose. So uh but anyway, other big things in the news today. JP Morgan close to retirement. Why are they retiring? Obviously, someone who banks knows that. I wonder if this means a banking crisis is coming, and he's trying to get out of Dodge. He'll be called up for Congress. It'll be something for show. But he'll be out of Dodge, and he'll say, "Oh, that wasn't like when I was there or some whatnot." So, but anyway, that's the news today. That's the markets. You can see the Fed came in, tried to rain on gold's parade with that higher for longer. Gold can't be going up too much, and they did it psychologically. Remember, they don't manipulate it mechanically all that much. Yes, they buy and suppress interest rates, but there's no secret cabal buying and selling and swap lines to destroy the gold price. It's not happening. Uh, it's too big of a market. They can probably manipulate it for a short period of time, meaning a month or a day, but not for years or create a bear market like some people. And this is what gold bull market action looks like. Come in, but buyers, they buy on dips. And so, yeah, and as I said, I have targets around 25 to 100 to 3,000 when I'm going to start. Um, but we're nowhere near the top. The top, you'll see uh crap juniors do very well. I think in this case, like a lot of the juniors will go to $2 or $3, or some of them will, or and this might not even be in this cycle of the market. It might just go up, go to 3,000, come back down, during the crash, test 2,100 or 2,000, then go back to 3,700, correct 3,000. Now I'm just throwing numbers after the 2,100, and then go up to 5,000 and end. So anyway, that's my thoughts. If you hit that, if you watched all the way through, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you next video.